Okay, here it is. This is the THIEYE action camera. This will be my first action camera ever. See, it comes in a nice package here. THIEYE action camera T5E. And that's what it's got in it: the action camera, housing, quick start guide, adhesive mount, video resolution, 4K at 30 FPS, 2.5K at 60 FPS, 1080p at 120, 720 at 240, photo resolution 16 millimeters. Yeah, right. 16 megapixels, 12 megapixels. It's early. They delivered this at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna do a quick unboxing. This is gonna be part of a larger video. I have to go to work, but I'm gonna play with this before I have to go to work, because I don't have to go to work until 1 o'clock. I work a 1 to 9 shift today. It's not really a shift, but it's a 1 to 9. That's when I do my work. Let's see. Waterproof, 260 meters with waterproof housing. Screen, built-in 2-inch TFT LCD screen, micro SD card, which I bought because I don't have that. 32 gigs, up to 48 megabytes per second. There it is, class 10. SanDisk. Okay, let's open this. Okay, so there it is. Very nice. Very nice waterproof housing. The little buttons. This one does have the mic jack. You can see it there. Now, not all of these have the mic jack. I believe this was an update that they released in March, and I think this initial model came out in December of 2016, at least from what I could find on their website. So this one does support the external mic, and that's the one I wanted. But some people say on Amazon, even though they had ordered this one, theirs didn't come with it, but I guess THIEYE was very good about replacing those. But yeah, that's good. It's a 2.5 millimeter jack, so you will need an adapter. That's got a nice weight to it. That feels pretty fancy. Let's see what else we got in here. It's got this nice foam padding. And, excuse me, I'm doing this one-handed. Okay. Here's our accessory pack. THIEYE. Can't do this without. Well, that was good. Well, I'm going to go off camera for a second. There's your accessories. You got your 2 lithium-ion batteries. Let's see, 1100 milliamp hours. It's got the little tab that makes it easier for insertion. Here's the second one. Some people said that on the ones they got, they were both in the camera. These are not. As you can see, they both came in the accessory box. You got your sticky mounts. Sticky. Your mounty thing here, I think, for the waterproof case. And this is my first action camera, so it's all new to me. USB cord. Again, sticky mounts and cleaning cloth. And under here is your quick start guide. And yeah, you need this for quick starting and guiding yourself. And I need it because, well, this is my first action cam. This is going to be part 1 of the video. Part 2 is actually going to be shot on this camera, and it's just going to be explaining some of the features. Thanks for watching. Coffee. Or as the president would say, go vivi. And there is the outside. It's been rainy. It's been really rainy. As you can see, the pool is still covered. 'Cause of course it is. It's been too cold. I don't see our bunny friends. We have bunny friends. That's what it looks like outside, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're outside now. And I will say, if you're gonna buy an action camera, this would be a good one to buy if you don't want to buy the GoPro. I mean, this one apparently has a comparable sensor to the GoPro and comparable apps. Some people did complain that it's a little bigger than the GoPro and doesn't necessarily fit all the accessories. And I haven't looked to see if this company sells its own branded accessories for this camera. I almost went and purchased a different action camera, and now I'm glad I didn't. It was $60, and I was swayed by, oh, look at all the accessories it's got. Oh, it's so great. And then I looked at the video quality and realized, they say that's 1080, but that don't look like 1080 to me. It looks like fake 1080. And it probably was. It's $60, and the old adage, you get what you pay for, applies. It's my Corolla. Corolla. So yeah, we're still at 1080, still at 60 frames per second in the super fine mode. Exposure is, you know, set to normal. What else was I gonna say? Oh, automatic white balance. It's got some special effects, some different a lot of white balance. I think there's a couple that are in Kelvin value. That's cool. That's something you normally only find on a really high-end camcorder. As you can see, the garden is coming to life, but it needs a weeding. It's been cold and rainy here in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's supposed to get hot next week, and with all this rain, everything is gonna pop, including the pollen, which is my least favorite thing. I wonder if the rabbits are out back. Okay, so there are no rabbits out here right now. This is where our rabbits live. They're not pets, but we have rabbits who live in this overgrown mess right up in here. And they're actually really friendly. I was out here the other day laying down those patio stones. You know, the rabbits were just in here eating these bushes out by the pool. They didn't mind. They didn't mind my presence, as long as you don't move too quickly. So yeah, if you're in the market for an action camera, here's my opinion. This is my opinion. Buy one with a good processor and a good sensor. It doesn't have to be the THIEYE, but I'd recommend it based on price alone. It's cheaper than the THIEYE T5E. It's got the screen, it's got the Wi-Fi app, it's got the Arabella processor, which is supposed to be really good, and it's got the Sony chip for the image sensor, which, if you know anything about Sony, they're good. In my work, we have Sony cameras. Obviously they're professional cameras, but the image quality is amazing. Of course, the GoPro is a good option. The THIEYE 4K Plus, from what I've read, is the only one with the external mic that comes supported. It's the Type-C USB to 3.5mm jack. The THIEYE 4K, the regular one, does not have it, and is not going to have the Bluetooth mic app. And that's according to the THIEYE 4K people. And while the THIEYE 4K, the regular one, comes at $199, this, I got it for $160. So I think it's a real good deal. I've looked at some indoor shots on my laptop, and they look really, really good. Like, I could make a pretty good movie with it, and it sounds good. It sounds good when played back on your computer. But it does have the 2.5mm mic jack, so you will need either a microphone that has that or an adapter, but those adapters are really, really cheap. I'm talking like $3. I already have a microphone for my Canon Vixia that's got a 3.5mm mic in jack. So if I wanted to use it with this camera for maybe YouTube purposes or whatever the deal would be, that would be a good compromise. But so far I'm impressed. I just want to go everywhere and take this camera with me and film everything. And the battery came at least partially charged. I did notice that it's lost one of the bars on the power meter after only about 20 minutes of being used. That's probably more with the fact that it's, I don't know, maybe half charged at the factory. But I like the fact that it is charged, because if you're impatient like me, you just tear right into this bad boy, and boom, you got a camera. And I mean, when I work afternoons into the night, so I don't normally wake up till 8 in the morning. But I knew it was gonna come early this morning, because it was right at the Amazon sortation facility, actually in the same town that I work in. So I knew it was gonna be out, you know, coming. And the United States Postal Service dropped it off on my front porch at 6:45 this morning, and I was up and I was playing with it. I ate breakfast too early, and now I'm starving. I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry, guys. That's